Natalie Lynn's editing went viral every time she posted, and what she did breaks almost every retention rule. She built an obsessed fan base, disappeared from YouTube, and people are still trying to figure out why. Watch closely because I'm about to reveal the psychology that made her videos addictive and how to use it to finally stand out in a sea of average editors.
Party outside, guys.
The way that Natalie started this video is what most retention experts would tell you is a bad idea. But for Natalie, it works. If she were to start her video like every other YouTuber on the platform, her audience would hate it. That's why she starts with a cold open. A cold open is when you drop the audience into the scene. There's not really a hook, it's just boom. She does this to filter out certain viewers, which leaves her with a very die-hard audience.
Everything eventually ends in one way or another. And that's the beauty of it all.
Pay attention to the music selection. It's slow, deliberate, and it allows for gaps. That's one of the things I learned back in high school. I used to make beats in high school. Can you tell? There was a rapper in my school and I whipped up a beat for him. He listened to it and he was like, something's wrong with this. It's a really good beat, but there's no room for me. And that stuck with me ever since. When I listen to this, the music comes on and then it comes off. And it comes in at the perfect moments, but it allows her voiceover to get a chance to breathe and fill that empty space. Now hold on. I'm giving away the exact methods I use to go from freelance jobs to making over $12K a month as an editor. These are the same systems that clients pay 3 times more for, and over 3,000 editors have already downloaded them. The link's in the description. It's free, but honestly, it should be a paid course. Dang, I'm getting chills. Oh, this is genius. If you have ever watched a Studio Ghibli film, which is one of the most famous animation studios in the world, then you will know the technique that she's using right now. In Japanese cinema, these are referred to as pillow shots. Shots of basic, mundane things that would normally get overlooked, but in a moment of sadness or emotional reflection, they hit because all of a sudden, you're just reminded that life goes on regardless of whatever problems you're facing. So many editors would just cut to the shot of her actually on screen crying, but she is making us wait for it. Because if she would have just cut into the cry, yeah, that would have made sense. That's perfectly exactly what I was expecting. But guess what? The audience doesn't always want exactly what they're expecting.
Someone I really genuinely thought I could trust recently has deeply hurt me.
The jump cut is the most authentic cut you can do in editing. She didn't punch in the shot. She kept it the same framing, no angle switch. Could you imagine? No, if I were to cut to that angle in the middle of me crying, y'all would be like, you are lying out your booty. Be honest. Sometimes we're so numbed out from seeing these YouTubers crying all the time. We're just like, man, shut up. But in this case, it's believable. I feel like she's actually hurt. And the thing is, notice, she didn't exactly reveal what happened. She just said that someone deeply hurt her. We don't know what happened. We don't know why it was done, but we're curious enough to keep watching.
It was hard to process that my dream life was now over.
This is a genius technique. She just flooded us with a bunch of B-roll shots that were absolutely gorgeous, but they get redundant if all we see is just constant B-roll, 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 B-roll. So how do you make your B-roll feel unique without being overdone? Well, it's literally this. She's showing it inside the camera, which grounds it in her world. So it gives it a fresh angle. And that's the thing I freaking hate when I watch some BBC documentaries, not the BBC you're thinking of. They will show the same gosh darn shot 4 times. You got like $1 million budget and you're showing the same shot over and over. How about a unique take? Give me a fresh angle. She's still crying. This feels so deep. She's not just crying on the floor, she's crying in the car. She's crying on the plane. She's crying in the tax office. It's just sad. The fact that she's showing the same problem across multiple locations makes it clear that this isn't just a simple problem. This is something that you're going to need to dissect with her by watching the rest of the video. Not a lot of talk and action either, because she trusts her audience's intelligence. Natalie is playing a very dangerous balancing act here because her videos feel like a movie, but also YouTube. The problem is, if it becomes too much movie, then the YouTube authenticity is lost. But if it becomes too much YouTube authenticity, then you lose the cinematic quality. So she kind of has to delicately balance this. And I'm really curious if she's gonna be able to pull this off, because a lot of people mess up with these types of edits.
Was it all really a lie? What even is the truth anymore?
Man, I love how she plays with dialogue. She muffles it. She does it regular. And then she makes it sound like a phone call. All those variations in how she presents and delivers the story makes it so much more engaging. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that. The brilliant crossfade. So many YouTubers, and I love it, right? They'll do the thing where there's a bunch of characters sitting everywhere, and that's cool. But what she's doing here with the crossfades makes it feel like a slower passage of time. And it makes her whole life look so cyclical. It's just the same routine over and over and over. It just highlights the monotony so well in a way that most other shots never could. And she's not talking, she's just letting the shots speak for themselves. Oh?
Hey Natalie, it's Simon. I tried calling you earlier because basically I wanted to ask you if you'd be interested on going on an adventure sometime. I know it's like literally last minute, but I'm gonna be in Canada next week, and I know you're kind of close to there, so yeah, just let me know if you're free.
I love this form of storytelling. I feel like Natalie looks at retention graphs and just like, yeah, whatever. This feels like a break from YouTube. And I mean that in the best way possible, because I'm just so used to seeing just boom, 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 just bombarding me, and it gets tiresome. This brain rot, and it's killing me. But when I watch this, it literally feels like anti-brain rot. Like a video that would heal your attention span. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was watching some brain rot like a week ago, and I'm still recovering.
I've literally lost thousands of dollars. My camera equipment, footage I need for the whole Borderless series.
We're still at the 2-minute, 30-second mark, and we still don't know what's going on. But why is it that when we watch certain videos and they don't tell us what we came for, we hate that feeling, but with her, it feels good? Why is that? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. You know why? Because inside my Elite Editor Academy, I teach the same process using the human algorithm to turn skill into consistent 3K clients and income you can rely on. One of my students, Anton, said it best.
It was worth it because in the course itself, in the academy, you get cheat sheet with all the sound, like music breakdowns, shooting techniques. They're all footage from big YouTube channels like Will and Tennyson.
The link's in the description if you're ready to learn that process yourself.
Oh my god, I really hope I have everything I need to have, dude. This is so scary, actually.
I am normally one to suggest that music should have contrast, where it goes up and down, depending on how the character is feeling in the story and how the audience is feeling. But in this particular scene, she said, I'm nervous, I'm scared, but the music is still just peaceful guitar. I feel like she could preserve the authenticity and beautiful feeling of just relaxing during her videos while still introducing something with curiosity. It doesn't need to be dun, dun, dun. No, it could literally be something like this. And that way you can build the tension without making your viewers feel too anxious. That's not really a good thing to do either, because when it said the end, it made me think that this was going to be the final screen of the film and then there was going to be a little end screen, but it's not over. You don't want to signal that anything is ending. It's really good to treat your ending like your hook. That's how all these shows keep you watching. They get a massive cliffhanger and you're like, I gotta know more. Now, Natalie's editing made people feel something, but Ryan Trahan mastered how to make you care. He uses storytelling psychology so deep that even the best editors miss it. And it's the reason his videos pull you in without you realizing why. And you can watch that video here.